Hey Aries, how you doing? We were halfway through your reading and the cat started fighting. So we're going to start over again. My name is Sherilyn and I am here to do your weekend bonus reading. We're just going to do all signs is what we're doing. This one is basically for the 7th, 8th, and 9th of November, I believe. Hopefully that's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, let's see. Start over again. This one's for Aries, Aries, Aries. Okay, Aries. So we opened this with Aries anyway. So this is all about, this is, in my opinion, this is your future self trying to send yourself currently a message, okay? And for that one, we get the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. I feel like your future self is trying to tell you that you are holding on too tightly to something that is no longer serving you. You're trying to save something that is not worth saving anymore, is what they're saying. It's time to move on. That's what I believe they're saying. If you are an Aries dealing with a Taurus, I've got the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups. So the Taurus is saying that you are somebody who's very stressed out right now. There's a lot of stress and anxiety. And whatever it is that you're stressing out over is something that they're saying doesn't make you happy. You're very dissatisfied or disappointed in whatever this is anyways. So they don't understand why there's so much stress and anxiety towards it. Kind of the same thing as your future self was trying to tell you. If something no longer serves you, it's time to walk away from it, is what they're saying. Okay, if you are an Aries dealing with a Gemini, I've got the Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Gemini is viewing you as somebody who's pulled your energy away from them to try to reassess a situation. They feel as though there's some sort of a new opportunity that's come towards you. So I don't know if that new opportunity, you've pulled your energy back to try to choose between the opportunity and the Gemini, or I'm not clear on that, but they definitely feel as though you're distant right now. You've pulled your energy back and you're definitely coming to some sort of a new opportunity, okay? If you are an Aries dealing with a Cancer, I've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. Wow. So this Cancer is viewing you as the Empress. So you're all that in 2 bags of chips, right? All 4 queens rolled into one. The Cancer is definitely seeing you as somebody that they believe they can build with. So together they think you guys can build abundance, build a legacy, things like that, okay? So that one definitely shows promise. If you are an Aries dealing with a Leo, I have the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. So the Leo is viewing you as somebody who has come to a crossroads, okay? And you have to make a decision on what path you want to take into the rest of your life. They feel that you are trying to figure out how much you want to invest and what you want to invest in going forward. So that it's just reiterating the whole fact that you're at a crossroads right now. The ball is definitely in your court. You get to choose which direction you're going to go. I do believe that this Leo is on one of those 2 paths, but I don't think that they're confident right now that you're going to pick that path yet. So there you go. If you are an Aries dealing with a Virgo, I have the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So this Virgo is viewing you as somebody who definitely does not trust them. And it looks to me like you're viewing the Virgo as being a heavy burden. Like, I don't know, they make your life much more difficult is how this appears. That's what the Virgo's saying. If you are an Aries dealing with a Libra, I have the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So this Libra is viewing you as the Queen of Pentacles, meaning that they see you as somebody who is abundant, somebody who's nurturing, you're grounded, you're very realistic. You're somebody who allows them to be a version of themselves they can't be anywhere else. So for that reason, they view you as home. And with the Three of Wands, all they care about is that you're still in their life going forward, you know. This is definitely somebody who has a lot of loyalty and love for you, to be certain. Okay? If you are an Aries dealing with a Scorpio, I have the Tower and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so the Scorpio is saying that you have come into some sort of a truth, or they found out a truth about you. Whichever way this worked out, whoever had the untruth, seems that it's come forward. And it caused a tower, so it looks like things have taken a hard left, I'd say, between you and the Scorpio. Okay? Doesn't mean it can't be fixed at some point in the future, but right now it looks pretty rough. If you are an Aries dealing with a Sagittarius, I've got the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So the Sagittarius is viewing you as somebody who has been through a betrayal. Somebody has betrayed you. Quite possibly, it is the Sagittarius, possibly. With the Queen of Wands, they feel, though, that you should be able to just bounce back. I mean, you're somebody who can have whatever you want, so why should it matter? Which in its own way tells me that this deal with you and the Sagittarius is for some reason very jealous of you, because they do believe that you're somebody who has it all. So that's how I see that one. If you are an Aries dealing with a Capricorn, I've got the Page of Wands and the Two of Swords. So the Capricorn is viewing you as somebody who's in a very free-spirited sort of a persona right now. You're somebody who wants to go meet new people, see new things, try new food, go new places, whatever. You're not looking to be tied down. With the Two of Swords, they feel like there's a decision that needs to be made here that you don't want to make. They just feel like the situation between the two of you is surrounded by a lot of uncertainty and confusion, okay? And that's not necessarily what they were looking for. If you are an Aries dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Six of Swords and the Five of Swords. So there's some sort of conflict here, according to the Aquarius. There's a conflict between the two of you. I do believe that they are trying to detach from the situation and sail their ship, which is their life, off into calmer waters. They consider you to be very chaotic, or you bring a sense of chaos into their life that's not what they signed up for, okay? If you are an Aries dealing with a Pisces, I have the Nine of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So this Pisces is viewing you as somebody that they feel like is their wish fulfillment. With the Six of Pentacles, they feel like there's an opportunity for you two to have reciprocity and to build something beautiful, if you're on board with that, okay? For Friday, I've got the Four of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So Friday, it looks like there's something you are totally invested in or have been totally invested in, and for some reason you're needing a minute to try to heal from whatever's transpired in that dynamic, okay? On Saturday, I have the Seven of Cups and the Devil. On Saturday, it looks as though you have many options, and the Devil has you, I don't know if they have you exploring them all or feeling that the options are much more promising than what they really are. Like the Devil seems to be skewing your discernment in this situation on Saturday, so be cautious. Sunday, I have the Eight of Swords and the Hierophant. Sunday, you are all up in your head about a higher level of commitment that you have. You are feeling like your thoughts are being restricted. You're being restricted by your thoughts, I'm sorry, on Sunday. And it has to do with something that you have a higher level of commitment to. So Saturday, it looks like the Devil's hard at work. I would be very cautious about acting impulsively. And Sunday, it looks like possibly you are dealing with the aftermath of whatever happened on Saturday. That's how I see it. Okay, that's what I have for you this week. I hope this somehow helps. All right, thank you. Oh, I'm in the clicker. Someday I'll